So in case you missed this game, the Chargers went up 27-0 against the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence threw not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 first half picks. Granted, some of those picks were just good plays defensively. Other picks were just yikes, Trevor. Bad Trevor plays.
Bad Trev.
So 27-0. You're thinking, how is that even possible? Beats me. Because this team, like I mentioned, 27-0. And it's like, you look at the numbers and you see, Trevor, Justin Herbert, 25, 43, 271. All right, cool. Running game, maybe didn't get the running game going, but it's like, all right, well, they have a 27-point lead. So surely, all they got to do is run the clock down, pound it with Eckler, who led the league in rushing this year.
Right.
And that should be enough to win the game, right? Trevor Lawrence is throwing picks to everybody. Everyone got it. Asante Samuel had more catches than...
Monster.
Asante Samuel had more catches than Josh Palmer, who's supposed to be your number 3, but he was your number 2 because you hurt Mike Williams in the last week of the season at a game that literally you couldn't have gone up or down.
Who hurt?
Brandon Staley.
Yeah.
Brandon Staley, the Chargers. And it's funny because we talk about, I watched this game with my dear friend Devin. He was a Chargers fan. He's a diehard. He loves them.
The only
True
one.
to his heart. True to his heart. He's a diehard Chargers fan.
Yeah.
No matter what. Through it all. And this was a tale of two halves for him because the first half, we witnessed Trevor Lawrence having arguably the worst. I thought he was on pace to have one of the worst playoff games ever. I'm like, damn, he could have like 8 picks by the end of this game.
Since Jake Delhomme.
Yeah, exactly. And, first half, he's hyped. He's like, yeah. As soon as they scored their touchdown to end the half, I'm like, okay, 27-7. All right, they should be fine.
Yeah, should be.
As soon as they scored their second touchdown, I'm like, okay, I'm a little nervous now. It's 27-14. I'm like, no, the Chargers will be fine. And then they scored again, and it became 30-20. I'm like, I know what's happening here. And I texted my buddy who was watching us with us. I'm like, Chargers, please don't do it. Don't do this to Devin. Devin doesn't deserve this. He's a diehard. He's been a loyal Chargers fan for a long time. He loves his Bolts unconditionally. I'm like, but as soon as I saw it go to 30-20, I knew exactly where this was going. And then Doug Peterson had a ballsy call in the fourth quarter, going for 2, making it so if we get the ball back, we kick a field goal, we win this game. Goes for it. It converts. It's 30-28.
Yeah.
Chargers 3 and out. Doesn't do anything. I think they get 1 yard on that drive. Kick it back to them. Run it down to the clock. Kick that field goal. 31-30. Couple games with, I'll talk about it in a minute after I let you talk about the Jags, but the Chargers, this is an inexcusable loss. This was the most Chargers game ever. Everything about this game was like, yep, that made sense. If you would have told me, let's say I missed this game, and you told me, oh yeah, so the Chargers, they had a 27-point lead. They had a great first half. And in the second half, they choked it away in the most Chargers fashion. I would say that sounds about right. They didn't even have any turnovers in this game. Like, you compare it to the Falcons game where they, just had bad clock management. Matt Ryan threw some picks. That didn't even happen. You didn't even throw any picks. You just literally just kept throwing the ball when all you needed